Hello everyone, welcome to Total Incremental War, a new browser game that just came out, and I thought you should actually check this one out. It looks pretty cool. You start with one warrior and you're building up your army in incremental steps, becoming more powerful, unlocking more units, new abilities, and all of that on a massive battlefield with, up to, I guess, thousands of units at some point. The game is free to play in the browser right now, and there's no store or anything like that, right? You don't have to pay anything for this. The link is in the description, and we check it out right away. Let's go. Total Incremental War. Alright, so here begins the first battle against one zombie, it seems, or an orc. And our very first knight. Okay, that was easy. Let's move to the next stage immediately and have a look what happens now. Now he gets wrecked instantly. So let's just see what we can improve here. We already got a coin out of it, so we can level up the knight. Let's check out what happens now. Oh, we're still getting wrecked. The thing is, we have also increased our army size, so we can recruit 2 more knights. Now this should make a difference. Very nice. For every one that we kill, we do get also a coin. Let's have a look. We can not upgrade, but we can increase the size of my army once again to 5 already. Let's have a go at this. Very good. With that, we can upgrade my knights once again. We are level 3, so for every level that we receive, we do also get an increase in our army size. And as we can see, we're at the soldier level now. We are gonna get new units then, and we can also build structures at some point. But I guess we're gonna explore this later. Up here, we can also see the power of the opponent and of us, and we can see that we're above that for the moment. This is much higher though, so we can recruit 5 more knights now, and upgrading them is not going to be possible, but it's close. Quite the slaughter. It seems like we lose. Holy cow. Yeah, we lost. What the hell? Okay, we can upgrade the knights though and start again with 2k power now. I love the music, by the way. Okay, that was easy now, right? So we can now go ahead and recruit 5 more soldiers. It's getting a bit bigger now. We can even move around on the battlefield. That's really cool. And that they are. Let's move to the next stage and immediately upgrade and get us also 5 more soldiers. Moving towards level 7. That's quite the slaughter. There you go. And killed them as well. We can once again recruit more. Up to 30 now. Okay, let's just do this and level them up as well. This is getting huge really fast. And that was also an easy win. We could upgrade now once again, and we can get 10 more soldiers. Alright, 10 more and a level up. That's really fun to watch, honestly. Another kill. We could actually win the next one right away. But of course, we're gonna once again get me more in and level them up as well. Our power is growing. And we are about to reach level 10. There it is. Level 10 should give me now a boss level and a new one, the archer. A new unit that we can recruit. And it's being put into my army size. So let's just go ahead. We can recruit 10 of them right away. And I'm also gonna upgrade them as we speak to increase my power further. But it's very tight. I've spent too much money now on the archers, which don't give me that much more strength, it seems. Oh, wow. That was really close though. Okay, so we need to do something here. I will need to upgrade my knights, of course. This gives me the most power, but it does not give me enough. Let's try it out again. I think we might lose this now. Pretty quickly so too. Don't forget, they still have to go to the archers though. They're of course gonna slaughter through the archers now. Still, that's 75 coin that we can use to upgrade my units further. We cannot recruit more for the moment. Authority, what is that? Unlocked by beating stage 30. We can get something new. And moving units and... Oh, we can move them now too. Interesting. Let's upgrade the knights. This gives me, I think, the biggest bonus. Oh, wow. We might be losing this again. Nah. But those knights are not very strong. It's the archers that make the difference now. There you go. At least we won this one. We can upgrade again. And we can upgrade the archers 2 times. But we're far away now from the winning. So we need to grind some units now, I guess. I would love another level up at this point, please. Poor archers. Getting wrecked like this. Oh no. Upgrading the archers doesn't really give me that much more strength, unfortunately. So I guess we need to grind our way now to the next level. Which we hopefully should be reaching now. There it is, level 11. This gives me 15 more units. Wow. Okay, we lost this one, but now we can get more units. I think I'm gonna go with a mix of more knights. Like so, and more archers. Alright, and we can level up the archers as well. I wonder how many units we can have in a battle. Okay, at least that we won. And we do have enough coin now to level up the knights as well. Which of course I'm gonna do right away. Okay, we should still have the upper hand. We get 2 coins now. Each one. Oh, it doesn't look good. But we should still be able to win this one. Okay, we get a lot of coins now, so we can use this to upgrade even faster. And even the upgraded knights are dying like flies. Interesting. Yeah, 126 coin we get out of this, so we can level up the archers for a bit more strength. But now they are stronger again, so I guess we need to grind them a few times. We also have the options up here. Can we kind of like speed it up? Nope. Okay, the good thing is we can actually put this one onto auto start battle, so we can start the battle automatically every time. And in the meantime, we can already look at potential upgrades, like we have upgraded now a higher limit, right? So we can go with more knights now and upgrade them as well, both of them, to immediately get like 10,000 more power. And increase the size of this army. Oh, this looks fantastic. We get 3 coins out of this now every turn. Guess the whole battlefield could be filled with units at some point, yeah? Absolutely. Let's upgrade the knights again. Oh, all the knights were killed. Now it continues again. The slaughter. Poor knights, they always die. I wouldn't sign up for this army. Alright, level 13 it is. We can recruit more soldiers again. 25 more as a matter of fact. I would like to focus more on archers this time around. And then we go with more knights even. And then I would like to upgrade my archers also times. This pushes us almost close to 100,000 power now. And we get 7 coin out of this. And I also like that in the authority tree on the basic management, we are close to unlocking now stage 25, which unlocks me the next upgrade here. Let's just wait for this to happen. My archers make all the difference here now. There you go. Oh, this is now stage 25. Oh, it's still a bit strong. Upgrade the archers again. The cool thing is you can really have them waste a lot of time by running around. So I'm going to stop auto pedal there real quick because I think we have a new strategy that we can implement. And look at that, we can actually destroy them because they need to run around so much, right? We can now move to the next stage, and what we can do is we can move them on the battlefield, right? Up to this point here, over to this point here. So have them waste a bit of space, a bit of time running around, right? For the battle. Let's just see how this unfolds. So there's a lot of... Oh, okay, do they need to run every time now? Because that would also waste my time. We'll just see. But they would need to spread out now. Ah, that's not good. Look at that. Okay. We also wasted a lot of time by just running around. So perhaps it's fixed. That would be great. Decisive loss, but of course they also had 15k more power. And yeah, they need to move every time. Okay, this makes it useless then. So I'm gonna stop with that. And we're basically gonna start wherever we are right now. Because they're too slow to move around, right? But we should also have achieved something here. Ordering units. What is that? Ordering only works when the battle is not started. Selecting unit, okay. Use shift to stack orders. And use right mouse button on any selected unit to cancel orders. But that's about it. So that's already something we have just used now. And we can also reset the full army every 25 stages now. If I wanna, you know, redo something here. Okay, it wasn't that as decisive as before. Now we have upgraded our units again. Should yield me a bit more. We're getting 9 coin now for every dead zombie. Oh, still doesn't look very good. Oh, we might win this one. Yeah. Glorious. Start the auto battle again. Wait a second, when did we get 11 coin? That's great. That's a lot more money. Gonna level up my knights again. The longer the knights live, the longer my archers can shoot, right? I also love how there's a single soldier fighting a single zombie all the time up here now. They're now pushing from the side as well. I wonder if you get increased damage when you flank them. And that's gonna be an archer slaughterhouse. Ooh, that is close. Okay, we're now very close to, yeah, finishing stage 30. We're not gonna win it this time around, but I have a feeling we're closing the gap here, as we get a lot of coins now every time we kill them. And since there's so many of them, we are getting a lot of coin in. So I would probably like to upgrade my archers next, and we're closing in on level 14. So we should be seeing quite a nice power jump there again. Hopefully towards 200,000. That's not this time around either, but it's getting closer. Close though to the upgrade. Yeah, the single soldier up here is now fighting multiple of them, unfortunately. Doesn't really have a chance there. But But their power is crumbling faster now. Next upgrade, is it probably for the archers again, right? Yeah. There was another small power gap. By the way, look at that. New unit. Stage 50. That would be horsemen. Can't wait for them. Yeah, and that's once again completely down. Alright. This time we have the power increase of the archers. And we should be able to afford the next power upgrade for the soldiers again, for the knights. There it is, level 14. We can upgrade our army size again. And let's go with way more knights this time around. So we're sitting at 150 knights now. Let's also upgrade them. And with that, we have 217,000. We have beaten stage 30. And we get prestige. What is that? Ooh, that's a new currency. Prestige gain. You lose all your basic progress after prestige, but you'll gain prestige points that you can spend on powerful upgrades. These upgrades will allow you to reach even further. And it scales with stages and run durations. Okay. What can we do with that now? We can purchase this for 5 prestige. Perform prestige. Gives me now increase in army size. Okay, that's a new type of combat now we're looking at. Just see, we're starting again with stage 2. Interesting. But we already have the archers unlocked this time. It seems to be much faster now, right? Oh, come on, you can do it! Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, this will be a loss. Okay, now we have the prestige points, 8 of them, so we can now implement them here, and we can increase our army size now by 5 per level, which sounds like quite a bit. We can also increase our XP gain by 100%, but I think we need to unlock this one here first to the fullest, right? Okay, so that means we already have 30 soldiers now available. Crazy. A much faster improvement. For the next turn it counts then. And look at that, we're sitting at 6k then, whereas the enemy is at 1.7. Okay, next upgrade. We can go ahead with more knights again. Let's go with more archers. That's much more powerful now. And the next upgrade, more knights again. Let's have a look at my prestige. Still sitting at 1. We now have twice as much power. That's a really interesting mechanic, honestly. How much faster we can now level up our units there as well. Okay, prestige-wise, we're still sitting at 1. What's going on here? Perform prestige. Oh, I see. We need to first reset this again. And then we get the prestige points that we can then use on the upgrades to get more powerful. Wait a second. Does this cost the same every time? No, it does not. It increases over time. But we're already level 10 within just like 2 minutes. And yeah, doesn't really stand a chance there, right? There you go. And let's just see, another knight upgrade. Now it's equal again. Okay. New turn. Almost equal power. A few more archers now, as we are pushing towards level 12 again. When can we actually make the next perform prestige bonus? Stage 17. We have reached this already. Okay, I cannot do it yet. I wonder if the upgrade for the level up counts immediately for the knights. And there it is, level 13, and we can get a lot more now out of my soldiers again, because we get the bonus out of the prestige, right? So next turn we're gonna have a few more ready for action. And we are already, I think, above the cap as in the first run when we achieved the prestige. Yep. In just a few minutes. I can't wait to see how this scales further. So of course we want to upgrade now the knights again, because we just have a lot more knights. Fantastic. That was already a win again. So stage 27 now, the power is once again much higher. And we should be getting a bit more experience out. Doubling the experience out of prestige should be very nice once we can go for this. Alright, so this one here. And what is that? Increases the coin gained by 100%. And increases the knight damage by 5% per level. So that's a multiplicator. Multiplicative here as well for the archers and for the horsemen, right? The lancers. Yep. Alright, the next upgrade, level 14. Now we can go for more knights again. I would like to do this because these are the most powerful units that we have. Let's go with 155, and then also the rest of archers that I'm also going to level up again right away. Now with that, we have a nice power, and look at that, we have now superseded our previous first run. So what I can do now is, in the prestige, I could perform prestige again. This gives me the prestige gain that we can then use then on the upgrades. The problem here is though really that I'm not entirely sure now if we can go for this one if I'm not having this one here maximized. So right now we couldn't even go for this upgrade here, right? So the 8 point. So if I want to perform prestige, I at least want to get the charisma of leadership tier 4, so that we get at least one bonus. Otherwise this would have been for nothing. But every single prestige clearance, you know, really pushes your progression by quite a bit, so it needs to be worth our while. Alright, and after a while, well, I guess we are ready once again for our next prestige cleaning, and this time around we're getting 145. So I've let it run another, 1 hour or something like that, half an hour actually, to get to reach stage 46. That should be enough points really, right? So let's get this one. We are resetting everything again. Basically starting with one warrior once more. And now we can go ahead though with the increased XP gain by 100%. Right, and we can also say the same thing for the coin gain, 100%, so we're doubling our efficiency here. I'm also going to go ahead and say increase the army size by 5 per level, so we can further push this one up quite a bit. And then we can also go ahead and of course increase the damage, but I think the 5%, yeah, you know, it's like 10% damage more in total, but it's quite a high cost, so I'm not entirely sure how much of that I want to spend. So we're just gonna go ahead with a few of them. What is that? The health, okay. That could also be nice. But I guess the army size per 5, I prefer this one here. Now, that should be fine. Let's just see how this rolls now with all the upgrades. And we can see immediately, yeah, we are now, look at that. We're level 2 and the army size can be up to 33 now. So yeah, we're gonna do this, of course. Right, and we can already also level them up. So this is how the army looks now. It's bigger, for sure. And we can also level them up faster, as we're getting twice as many coins out of them. Yeah, that's a lot of level ups here. There's the next level up. Go with archers this time around. Also got quite a few more coins now. And look at that, within, I don't know, 10 seconds, we are already past level 7, level 8. So this time around it goes much faster, and I'm pretty sure we can reach the horsemen now, the lancers in this playthrough. I love how the levels are rolling in now. Up to 90 already on the knights. What? Okay. I'm actually feeling bad for the zombies now. This is quite uneven. Especially also how many coins we're getting in. Fantastic. Okay, army size can be increased once more. And we're already only at stage 13 and we already have 105 soldiers now. Now, this probably looks quite fun. As we're sitting at, yeah, 1.5 million now. So I really want to push now to 50. So let's just upgrade my army so that we can overcome them. The thing is, I would like to keep the reserves here for the Lancer that should be coming in soon. So we'll just see how many more times I can upgrade. So yeah, we're close to 2 million there. Should be possible. Even though the knights are still being, yeah, decimated rather quickly. What comes in, of course, is also the 100% bonus on income. And yeah, it's 622 coin right now per slaughtered unit. And this time around, I think the knights will survive. Great stuff. Stage 50. Hooray, and with that one, we should have it. There it is, the Lancer. And as expected, we now need to raise them. Oh, wow. They cost you quite a lot. Let's also upgrade them right away with the coin. Quite a few times. Level 40. Next turn, we're gonna see them. They didn't really add a lot to my power, though. There they are. Oh, nice. Rushing in, and that's it. They're down. Alright. We'll need to upgrade them a few more times. And I think we should have the knights take all the hits, so I'm gonna stop with the auto battle there. You can also, by the way, recruit more. There you go. And have them somewhere else, right? So they should go like this. And then rush in, right? We'll just see if that works. They might take too long. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's way too long. So we will need to make this shorter. And they're now coming into my archers there. But look at that, how they're rushing through them. That's pretty cool to see. And now they're helping the archers. Yeah, that's nice. But it needs to be a bit faster. So I can't get them over there, right? So we'll need to move them here, and then in. Much shorter. Yeah. Still too long. I wonder why we lose all the knights here all the time. Now they're in and rushing through. Okay. But look at that. We won despite being 300,000 below their power. Really cool. So they're doing something, you know. Let's upgrade their strength again. And let's make it shorter. Like, I don't know, we could make it like so, and then we immediately rush in. Let's just see. Alright. We probably will need to have them run over there then to help the archers at the crucial moment. I think this might make the most sense here. And yeah, stage 55 is where we will lose. So I could now perform Prestige Reset. What else do we get out of this? We get an increased army size again, and then we can push more damage here for all of them with 600. It might be worth doing, honestly. Right, and let's take them again. Let's have them rush here and then up there. Right, so I want to have them fight for the archers. To see how that looks. Yeah, getting a lot of attention early on. And now they're just, you know, stomping through the battlefield and arrive here earlier than expected. So they need to come back again. I love this. So this is a lot of experimenting, right? Look at that. They're now rushing in from behind. Oh, that is devastating. Fantastic. They were a good job here now. We still lose, I guess. No, actually we win. Fantastic. And with that, we leave it be. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to check out the link in the description if you want to learn more about this game. Onwards to the next one.